We will be evaluating Christina's Pepper speech.
Thank you. Somebody must have put out an announcement explaining what an exciting meeting we were going to have and created a lodestone. Or something like that. I'm going to talk to you a little bit, Christina, about your speech tonight, only as a audience member. I don't have any particular skills that I think make me qualified to be critical and teach you a lot, only to give you my views of how I felt your speech went. I liked your speech, or I liked your roast of Jack. You arrived up front here and immediately became your normal, comfortable self, which just put everyone at ease and built the expectations of something that they would all benefit from. I think truly they did, because you did a beautiful job of telling us about Jack, educating us who Jack is, which I think there's some value in that. A roast is a fun thing. We've seen them where they're extremely vicious. Not an ideal thing at all. I like the way you built his story a bit and then threw a little humor in about his three friends, all of whom needed to be reminded, apparently, of that friendship. From there, you built a little bit of his life, talking about his parents, the iron steel people. That was great. I liked that you incorporated that story in the form of a third-person perspective, as though Jack were up front telling us about that part of his life, and then jumping on the humor of it. Then his progression with his job here and the fact that they had to close the whole place down to get rid of him. Fear of him moving around was too big. It was a good, positive experience. I like the way you incorporated other members of the club, or from Jack's life, into his roast as well. It kind of broadens things and gives everybody a little bit more perspective. There's a couple of things that I personally would have looked for. The lead-ins were a bit lengthy in getting to the jab, to the humor. They might have been a little more concise. You could have potentially lost people as you went along. I thought you could have been a little more demonstrative physically. And I thought you could have been just a teeny bit meaner, because he could take that. I like that you poked some fun at Jack, and I like that when it all wrapped up, there wasn't a question of impropriety or unpleasantness. You left us with a good experience, a bit of humor, and a little bit about Jack.